Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fangame Marathon. Up next we've got a run of Doom 2, the Golden Souls. Or Doom the Golden Souls 2, there we go. With Draco.
Hello, it's me again. This time it's Golden Souls 2 as opposed to the remaster of the first one. This one's a much longer game, there's a lot more to see and do, and there's even more bonus content which I can't show. I'm just doing any percent, so I'm just gonna run through every world, just as fast as I can, get to the end of the game, beat the final boss. Should be fun run. Just the same as before, as with the first one, I'm going to be playing on the easiest difficulty, so that the run won't be too hard. So yeah, I'm pretty much ready to go. I'll give a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so here we have the world map. I'm just gonna immediately... Oh, loading lag. There we go. Just gonna immediately run into the first level here. I'm just gonna start running around everything. So right off the bat, there's gonna be a pretty difficult skip already. Already in this first level, yes. So I'm just gonna quickly run over here and just ignore everything. Jump over these trees. So these cacodemons here. I'm going to... Oh, that's unlucky. I think I can still get it. I'm going to kill this top cacodemon. There we go. And I need to jump on this bottom one. Yeah, I didn't get it. That's fine. We'll just try again. Spot the checkpoints for. Skip basically skips like the entire middle section of this level. Also, you will notice there are checkpoints now, opposed to the first one, which didn't have any checkpoints at all in levels. There we go. That's a skip. And we're just gonna run to the very end of this level now. Which is just in here. And you hit the exit switch. Time to break the economy again? Yeah. Unfortunately, money is not quite as powerful in this one. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here to Groovy Grotto, which is the second world, well, it's the second level in World 1. Not quite at World 2 yet. I'm just gonna run around while my gun reloads, and we're gonna go here and grab the assault rifle. And then this level introduces Crushers, which are a lot of fun. So now we go into this room over here. Kill this thing. Switch, and now we're gonna use the cackles again. To go over here. Otherwise you'd have to run all the way back around again, and then there's some crushers here. Just gonna dip into these little alcoves to hide from the crusher. Hit this switch, and we're going back out of here. I'm gonna jump over the enemies. Ow. And we're going over to this section now, which is the outside area that I skipped going to before by jumping on the cackles. Or, well, not really outside, but it's outside from the section of the cave I was in. So, hitting this switch, and we're running back out of here. And this will take us to the second checkpoint in this level. Right over here. I was gonna go around in a circle. Oops. That's unfortunate. This game, one thing about this game, compared to the first one, there is a hell of a lot more skill in this game. If you fall off into a pit or you fall into lava, you're dead. Whereas in the first one, well, falling into a pit was still death, but falling into lava was more of a minor inconvenience. Yeah, and then we're going to go in here, which is the final section of the level. It got some moving platform cycles. If you're quick about it, you can do some cheeky jumps to skip some cycles. There's a lot of stuff coming this way. Okay, there we go. And that's the end of this level. Bowser has no idea what's about to hit him. Unfortunately, Bowser is not in this game. Okay, so now we got Oriental Garden, which is the first level with some super big skips. This level is usually really long casually, because it's the first level that has underwater sections. So usually you have to go along there and do like a full underwater section. I'm just gonna skip that. Just jump from this tree all the way over here, and that's the first checkpoint. Oops. And now we have this big chasm area out here. I'm just gonna run through all of it, ignore all the enemies. Okay, and now there's a maze at the end of this section here, but we're just gonna say screw all that. Use this guy as a platform to get on top of this tree. And then we go over... Oops. I don't quite remember the pathway through this. Let me see if I can get a quick reset by dying to this guy. There we go. Oops. There's a lot to remember in this run, so it's very easy to forget something. Okay, and then it's here. Yeah, okay, there we go. And now we're at the end of the level. We just say screw that to the entire hedge maze. Yeah, those are snippets. Okay, so now we have the first boss level. Yes, the first. This is the World 1 Castle level. Which castle levels are an addition to this. Kind of. So it's just your typical castle level. It's just like you go through it, there's a couple checkpoints, then you get a boss. I'm dying a lot. There we go. Okay, unfortunately, I was not fast enough to get the fast cycle here, so I had to wait. Just gives me time to shoot these guys. Okay, so now we gotta skip here. I was gonna kill this plant while I wait. Cat demons are not an issue. Oh, something I forgot to mention is grabbing a checkpoint in this game actually gives you, armor. Which is really nice. It's a very forgiving thing. Okay, so now we have some tech. Blocks move faster if you push them from the side. So I'm just gonna do that to push this block down here faster. I'm gonna hit this switch. I don't know what it does, but I just hit it for the sake of hitting it. You can't see a button and then leave it unpressed. Okay. Now we're going over this way. And we are almost at the boss. Just gonna grab some ammo. Okay. And here we are. This is boss 1, which is Aprit. I'm going to go for some shotgun shots early on, because they do more damage in a burst as long as I hit all my pellets. I'm doing right clicks to fire both pellets off the shotgun at the same time. Okay, and now that he's moving faster, I'm gonna swap to the assault rifle so that I can constantly shoot him, because otherwise he's really hard to hit. You see how fast he's moving? Also, this guy has a lot of health, as all Barons usually do. Unlucky. Tried to get some cheeky shots in there for extra damage, but it's fine. Come on. There we go. Thought he was almost dead. Where's the... There. And that's the first golden soul to run. There's no such thing as a trap button. Yeah. That's like saying gaslighting isn't real. Which I mean it isn't, but... Oops. I'm just gonna go over here. This is the first level world too. And we're getting a new weapon here. Which is the rocket launcher. Which in this game looks like a trumpet. It's very silly. It's also awesome. This thing's gonna let us do a ton of skips. Here's a new enemy. They're spikes, basically. From Mario. As in the green enemy, not the like dab trap thing. Still a really confusing enemy name. I don't know why he called them that. I'm just gonna ignore the rockets, and we're gonna go into here, which is the cave section in this level. As always, World 2 is a desert world, so get used to seeing, arid landscapes. But not too used to seeing them. So we're just gonna go down here. Because there's a force switch in this room that we need to, press. I'm just gonna do some big jumps across the gaps here to hit this. As we weave through the projectiles. I'm gonna grab some ammo here while I can. And now we're gonna go back out here. Because these bars are now open. And now we're in the outside section. We're gonna do our first rocket jump. Go up here. Hit this. And down we go. And we're just gonna jump on this cactus to get up here so we don't have to kill the enemies. And here we go. Can't wait for the water world next. There is the water world next, actually. World 3 is kind of annoying. Okay, let's quickly stop at the shop. Oops. And I'm just gonna buy a heart bottle, and that's gonna be it for now. Just so I have this for safety. And now we have the first Ghost House level, Arid Abode. Which, yes, Ghost House levels are a thing now. So we're just gonna do a rocket jump up here real quick. To skip to this section of the level. Which is a little, maze thing here. So the way that you figure out where to go is you look for the door which has objects in it. That enemy there is the worst enemy in this game. They are lantern ghosts. They are incredibly annoying. It's this one next. Ghost House levels also have hidden golden spiders in them to collect. Which are exactly like the hidden golden spiders from, Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask. There's 10 of them in every Ghost House level, and you need to find them by hearing them, shoot them, and then they'll drop like a little token for you to collect. Also, we're just gonna skip to the end of the level here by jumping over this fence. Because why would we do things the normal way? Okay, and now we're going to go to, not this one, Lilac Landscape, and we're just gonna go straight up to the end of the level. We're doing none of this, we're going straight to the end, A to B. Simple as. I'm going to drink some water. It's a long run, and I'm going to be talking a lot, so I have some water next to me. So make sure to hydrate as well. Okay, so now we have the World 2 castle, which is called Pyro Pyramid. I'm going to kill every enemy in this room because we're going to be going through here a couple times. These fire enemies are a little annoying. Okay. We also get introduced to a new gimmick here, which is spikes. Spikes are, could you guess? Insta-kill! So I do not want to touch those at all. I'm gonna do a small rocket jump here, get up here quicker, kill this plant, hit the switch, Okay. And now we're going to go back over there. These guys kind of in the way. Yeah. Why is the Cacodemon even in here? He was not invited. Okay, I need to grab his health. I just gotta crouch going through some of these doors because it's faster. There's a Baron in this room, which we need to kill because he's in the way. So now we use this to get a flying power-up, which we can use to fly. It's very helpful. Oh wait, I forgot. It's this room, so I'm supposed to do a rocket jump in here. Unlucky. Oh, I didn't get a checkpoint yet. Uh-oh. That's an unfortunate time loss. I thought I hit a checkpoint already, so I wasn't too concerned about dying. I should have just done the platforming. It's okay. We'll just do that again. Hopefully better this time, so less damage would be more ideal for the rocket jump. I'm not turning on no quit, that would be cheating. This is almost legally fish out of water with the game swapping, what do you mean? .3D needle, yes. I'm not going to turn on yes clip either. I'm not turning on any clips. Feel free to quit the run if you guys want to, though. I won't turn on maybe quit. Get out. Oops. Okay, let's try this again. Let's do this a different way this time. There we go. Much better. So what I did that time was I grabbed the, thanks, Bigfoot. I grabbed the other flying thing on my way through, so that my flying power-up would last for longer. Also, I'm gonna use a heart bottle because I'm really low health and I don't want to die. Okay, that's unfortunate. Wait, actually, let's just quickly load the autosave. I think I have time. I do not have a time. Okay, that's fine. New strat, don't die? Yeah, that would work. Okay. I need to hit this switch to open up this. Okay. That needs to go. Going through here. Ignore the Cacodemon. And here's the second checkpoint in this level. Also opens up this. I'm just gonna grab the fly and run back through here. Oops. I'm just gonna go all the way up here. And there should be a Mancubus in this room. This room is gonna kill him. Okay. And then this switch here opens up one of the two gates to the boss door. Because that's the entire reason why we're taking these side paths. Is to open up the boss door at the end of the level. Ow. Okay, I need to kill these guys. They're kind of destroying me. There we go. Oh my god, I barely made that. Okay, this room's a lot more forgiving than the other room. That's why I usually do the other room first. Oh, okay. Barely made that. Just kill this Mancubus. I'm just killing the enemies here for my own safety. I'm just gonna jump all the way down here. That was a little scary. And the boss is right here. Time for the World 2 boss, which is a new beast. I'm just gonna rocket him to death, if I can hit him. I do need to watch my rocket ammo though, because I don't want to use too many rockets. There are some I can grab. Okay. Need to make sure I have rockets to do skips still. Oh yeah, this is... How? This is a gimmick with this boss. He throws these snake projectiles at you, which poison you when you get hit. He's a little bit of a menace. Okay, he's dead. Cool. I've had better fights against him, but that was okay. It's just a cosplaying Hollow Knight. No, it's a cosplaying Baron. Okay. Now we have the first level of World 3, Sunny Seaside. I'm just gonna do a tiny little skip to go through there, just to be cool. This song is good vibes. Okay, and I'm just gonna do a rocket jump up here, quickly, before the Revenant hits me. Grab this weapon, which is a new weapon, the Star Shooter. Okay, I need to... There we go. Okay, and now we have some, underwater sections. Which are these solo sections in this game. This is gonna take a while, please bear with me. Unfortunately, this underwater section is not skippable, so I can't do anything about this. So we're just gonna run for, kill anything that gets in our way. These blueprint enemies are really annoying, by the way. Yeah, some music is really aggressive with Mario, and that's one of those, songs. You say hi to that Mancubus. I'm gonna grab the ammo behind this portal. Okay, and now we get to do some Doom magic. So I'm gonna jump over here. I'm gonna jump up here. And I'm gonna do a rocket jump here. And we finish the level. So basically, Doom magic, switches have infinite height, so you can just hit the end of the level through the ceiling. You don't have to do any of the outside section. Okay, so this is Port Paradise. There's a couple of skips here. I believe it's here. Yep. Yep, go down here. And I'm just gonna do another rocket jump here. And another rocket jump here. And now we're in the last section already. Just go down here. Usually you do a rocket jump out there to get to the boat with the big coin on it. But I do this instead because it's much safer. That rocket jump is incredibly risky. And it's really hard to make it. This is the wrong way. Where's the pathway? I forgot which way to go down here. This level's really confusing in this section. No, it's not here. I don't think it was through there. Is it through here? Yeah, it's here. Okay. My bad. I got a little lost there. Okay, and then this is the exit we want to take. Reverse SM64 water. Yeah, kinda. Star Cannon from Terraria? True. Okay, now we have Beautiful Bay. I don't think this bay is very beautiful. This level sucks. I'm just gonna fire a rocket to blow this open. I need these enemies dead for later. Because we're gonna be doing a really awkward skip here. Oops. So this opens up this somewhere else in the level. Is there a Star Road level with the same name? Okay, here's the awkward skip. We're gonna... Unlucky, I didn't get it. Yeah, it's from Dire Docks. So basically, the skip there is extremely awkward. I'm trying to do a rocket jump out of the water so I can get up there. The reason I kill these bloopers is because they're gonna be annoying if I don't. But yeah, that rocket jump is incredibly awkward because of the way water affects you. Okay, let's try it again. There we go. Okay, and then we go through this way, hit the checkpoint. I don't... No, you don't go down here. Wait, no, I think you go through here and you do a rocket jump. Oh my god, yeah, okay. I'm forgetting so much, I'm so sorry. Okay. And then there's a Baron in here, I'm just gonna ignore him and hit the switch. And this opens up another random door in this level. I'm gonna take this exit. Make this jump. Just run through here. Oops. Yep, and this is the room where the gate opened. I'm just gonna... There we go. Oops. Move! Okay, there we go. And it's the exit right here. It takes a lot of work to learn a run this long. Okay. Here we have one of the longest levels in the game. Wait, I think I go the other way first. Yep, here's a lantern ghost. Yeah, this level, we're gonna be in this level for a long time. It's gonna take like 5 minutes at least. We also have a mini boss in this level, actually. So we need to hit this switch here. And through there is the exit door. But there is 2 things we need to do first to access it. We need to open the Medusa doors, and then we also need to hit another switch that is somewhere in this level. Okay, I need to make sure I grab star ammo if I see it. Because I've run out of ammo for this thing. I want this Hell Knight dead because we're coming through this room a couple times. So get used to this little pathway here. We're going through here a lot. This door is a trap, by the way. If you open it, you get eaten. It's really funny. It doesn't kill you, but it does a lot of damage. Also, well, come on, get in there. When I go in here, this is one of the golden spiders. You shoot it, it gives you a skull jewel, which is a collectible for a side quest. And if you collect all the skull jewels, you can get an extra optional boss at the end of the game. Come on. There. Okay, so I'm just gonna crouch and we're gonna hawk this healing in this room. Here we go. Your house does that all the time, it's annoying. You live in the Skulltula house? Yeah, by crouching and hogging the ceiling, we can ignore the spikes in that room completely. Okay, and now we're going to go all the way back. I saw that Stardust. We're gonna go all the way back over here. Now that switch is being hit. A lot of backtracking in this level. But as long as the enemies don't get in my way too much, it shouldn't be super long. So now we're gonna go through this door. This was blocked before. By like a whole mass inside the room. Die. Up through this pipe. Okay, and now we have a new enemy. These skeletons can only be killed by shooting them with certain weapons. Because otherwise they'll just respawn like the dry bones. Okay, so now we have this section. Say hi to Spore Spawn. We're gonna be getting very well acquainted with him in a little bit. Okay, I'm just jump. Unlucky. There's a little trap in the floor there that you usually want to jump over, but I missed it. Okay, you hit this switch, spawns in some enemies. And then we just kill them all, so we can leave. I should go to the shop and buy some ammo as soon as I can. Okay, and then, it's not this door. I believe it's this door. Wrong room. This one, you go through here. Kill this guy. Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure that hand was gonna follow me in here at this one room. Yep, now we have this open. And this opens up the Medusa doors, but also... Hi, Spore Spawn. He's awake now. So I'm just gonna do a soul circle around the room and shoot at him whenever he opens up. And then in phase 2, we just go up a little bit so we're not on top of the tentacles on the floor. And there we go. He's dead. And this spawns a big coin. Okay, so now we're going back again. Scrappy ammo while I'm here. Knight to C3. Checkmate. So now we're gonna go through this room here. Again. Like I said, we're going through this room a lot. Okay, up here, and this door leads to this guy. Which then takes us into this room. Oops, I forgot to kill this guy. And this switch opens up the exit door, finally. After being in here for forever. I'm gonna go down here. I'm just backtrack back to the start, and then that's it. There is a secret exit in this level, but you need the red skull key to access it. Which, yeah, the skull palaces are a thing in this. Yep, and then we go through here. Here's the exit, finally. And that's the end of this level. Okay, now before we go to the World 3 boss, I'm just gonna quickly backtrack to visit the shop, because my health and stuff is not very good. I'm gonna buy 1 heart bottle. I need some stardust. I would like a green armor. Okay. Okay, I'm doing fine on no boxes. Someone should turn on the lights? Yeah. Okay, so now we have the Shrine of the Abyss, which is the World 3 castle. Okay, so first off, we're just gonna... Oops. Just gonna jump right up here. I need to redo. You don't want to fall down there. So there's like another jump that I need to do up there. There we go. God damn it. Okay, and then we go up here. This is the way that I want to go. Down into here. I'm gonna kill these little water snake things while I'm going around to hit this. Because they like to chase you to the end of the earth. And that switch is gonna open up, or that force switch is gonna open up a set of bars in this first room here. Right here. Which is gonna let us hit the switch to change the water level. And we're going up here. So you can go down here. And that's the end of the first checkpoint. Okay, so now we have a little puzzle section here. The first thing I'm gonna do, come in here, kill this guy, and we hit this switch. Now, I'm gonna do a rocket jump here, all the way up to here, and then we can just go straight to the end of this section. We don't have to do any of it. And that's the first set of bars blocking this door. Which probably was on an island. This game knows what's up. Yep. Is that an island? Is that a reference to something else? So now we're gonna do some careful jumps across the platforms here to get to the other side. Just gonna drop down here. Kill this cackle. Oops. Quick jump up here to hit this switch. And we're going to go through this door. Through here. Another quick rocket jump up here. And this opens up the other set of bars blocking the boss door. Okay. And now we just go through the last section of the level. After one more rocket jump, actually. Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure I got the ammo. Thought he would block me. Okay. And then the last section of the level, you need to get a block impulsion in this hole. How about no? Let's just go. Okay. And here is the boss World 3. The deep one. We're just fighting Cthulhu. His only attack is a water jet that pushes you back. However, as you may notice, the arena's getting a little bit smaller. Yeah. That's why this boss is hard. It's really easy to get caught on the walls and stuff, and if he pushes you off, then that's it. So I'm just gonna shoot him with rockets until he dies. Where are you going? No! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! If he didn't die there, I would have been dead. Because that was insane. He died as I was falling, which caused the water to rise and saved me. That's insane. That's never happened. Okay, so now we have Moonlight Morass. I always forget where to go at the start of this level. I believe it's here. To go in here. Yeah, we come in here to grab this first, and then we go back. This weapon is incredibly powerful. This is the cowboy shotgun. It's through here, I think? Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna do a small rocket jump up here. And then I don't do any more of this level because the secret exit is right over here. You just take a small trip through the poison water. And here's secret exit. That's the end of that level. The one island Mr. Beast bought for $1. True. Okay, so now we have Pumpkin Pathway, which is a secret level. However, because this is Forest of Illusion, there's multiple paths you can take to get to the end of it. That's unfortunate. This level is really quick. You just do a couple rocket jumps to get through the first section, and then, you don't need to do anything fancy in the last section. Yep, and here we are. Ow. Yeah, the explosion from that enemy does actually hurt, so you need to be a little careful about it. Yep, and we're just gonna run through this last section here. And that's the end of this level. Okay, and now we have Venom Villa, which is a really long and annoying level. So we're not doing any of it. We're just going straight to the end. And now we have Fort Phantom, which is another one of the longest levels in the run. I'm just gonna grab these ammo pickups here. Okay, so there's a very special gimmick to this level, which we'll see in a moment. Anyone ever played Ocarina of Time? Because this is the Forest Temple, baby. We gotta go around and kill these poor guys. After 2 of them are dead, we get a checkpoint. After a third one's dead, we get another checkpoint. So I'm gonna do this section first. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay. I should have waited. I got a little greedy. Let's go a little faster to make up for that, then. I'm basically gonna do the 2 easier sections first, so that, I can do the scarier sections with, checkpoints. You sent Quip in Discord the thing. What does this mean? You can technically make that jump, but I'm just gonna play it safe. At least I'm pretty sure you can. Okay, so now we have this part here. I'm going to kill these lantern gulls. Anything else is just gonna stay here. And here is the thing we need to kill. I'm just gonna go close to him to bait him to attack, and then I'm gonna shoot him with the cowboy shotgun. Oops. The enemies here can open the door, so if you get yourself locked in there with just him, you're safe. Okay, now we're going to do this one, which is a little more dangerous, but I don't want to do all the hard stuff at the end. Ow! Wow, that lantern ghost ran in front of me to make me blow my rocket up on me. He's insane. Okay, so this switch opens up the way forward. I'm just gonna ignore the invisible enemies in here. that rocket jump skips having to use a walk that you need to push to jump up there. I should have just used rockets on that Mancubus, by the way. That was a terrible decision. Oh, hi! You're really close to the door. Okay, well, I'm waiting for my gun to reload. I'm gonna grab some of the resources sitting around this guy's room. Where is he? There. Okay, now we're going through here. And now we will do this one. This is the scariest one. Oops. Bad cycle, that's unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna kill these guys here. And we're gonna do the scary jump. Nice. First tried it. Okay, where is... There he is. This one's really scary because of all the insta-kill in it. And obviously also the jump that I had to do to get here in the first place. There we go. Okay, and then the last one that we have left is the easiest one of the lot. There's these little spinny pillar things. They don't insta-kill at all. They're really easy. Just avoid them. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a couple of big jumps here. Get all the way up. Without having to do any of the stuff here. Why are you in here? Go away. Though I would rather just shoot him with a rocket than wait for him to recharge. Okay. And now we have the World War boss. The Fallen Knight, Baron of the Forest. So this will be either super easy or super annoying, depending on what he wants to do. If he spawns tons and tons of these skeletons, it's going to be really annoying because they won't be able to hit him. If he decides to keep doing what he's doing right now, it's going to be really easy because he's going to be a free target. Yeah, he's starting to misbehave a little bit now. Oh, I ran out of rockets. There we go, he's dead. It's fine, there should be some more rockets around here somewhere. Yeah, in here. I'm just gonna restock on rockets, and let's grab the 4th golden soul. We now have half of the, golden souls in the run. Because there are 8 golden souls in this game. See, so now we have Pretty Petals Peak. So this level has a couple rocket jumps in it at the beginning. Ow. We don't have much health to work with here, so I need to be really careful that I don't take too much damage. Okay, hit the switch. Do I have a bottle? I don't have a bottle. Okay, fine. We're fine. And hitting both those switches opens up this. Yeah, the Pretty Petals are quite peak. I'm gonna grab this help before I grab the checkpoint. There. Okay, so now we're going through here. Oh yeah, in this level we get to play with this. The, Fire Fist, which is a insanely overpowered pickup. It's only in this level and one other level in the game, I think, actually. You don't get this thing very often because it one-shots pretty much anything it hits. Apart from Barons, I think. Because Barons are super tanky. So yeah, we're just gonna kill everything with fire. Oh, apparently you can't one-shot Hell Knights either. sometimes. So yeah, I'm just gonna use the fire fist to murder everything. And then also, we have this very special weapon here, the Cupid drum mag, which is also completely insane. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna do another rocket jump up here. And then run over here to hit this switch, which opens up the door to the exit. Okay, I'm glad that Revenant missile exploded. And there we go. Yes, this is the snow stage. Okay, I'm going to go to the shop now. I have 489 coins. I want a heart bottle. Green armor would be nice because there's a couple rocket jumps coming up. I'll take a note box. Oops. I should have taken a note box, whatever, it's fine. Okay, so now we have Mount Mirror. So first thing we're gonna do is go into the Dark World. And then we can do a rocket jump here. Oops. My bad. Yep, we're going to the Nether. It's not Delta. Oh my god, I need to be more careful when I'm jumping down there. Stop reading chat while I'm doing it. Don't worry about the target on my back. That's from a, I think they're called a Super Revenant. I am not Deltarune. I am not the sand under your table either. Okay, so now we have this poison version of the village. I'm just gonna run through here. Just kill these guys so I can hit the switch. Just blows up dynamite in the light world. Or no, in the dark world, which will open up the pathway in the light world. Yeah, there's the Super Revenant up there. He fires a barrage of missiles as opposed to just a normal missile. Okay, now we have the water section here. Oh, no, we go down first. I thought it was up and then down. Yeah, so there's this switch up here. Hit it. Cool. Let's go. Move. I have not dealt in runes, and I am not the sand under the table, yes. Okay, so now we have the last section. It's really simple. I'm just gonna go outside here. Go to the Dark World and do some jumping. I'm going to ignore the Super Revenant. Well, he tries to blow me up. And here's the exit. Okay, so the next level, if I'm remembering which one it is correctly, is a really long level, and it's really, boring and difficult. Yeah, no. We're not doing any of this. Screw this. We're going for a walk in the forest. I'm just gonna go over here and hit the exit through the top of the roof. Finland. walk on top of the forest? Ah, semantics. Okay, so now we have one of the longest levels in the run again. This one is a nightmare. So the goal of this level is to go around this mansion and collect a total of 4 buckets of coal to power a boiler, which is going to melt some ice that's blocking the exit of this level. This level also introduces, or well, the previous level technically, but the first time we're seeing them in the run, this level introduces some really annoying enemies because they slow you down when they hit you. Also, those are special type of imps which can revive each other if you don't kill them all. So here's the first bucket of coal. I'm going to kill this lantern ghost. Okay, let me slide this from the side. Jump up here. There we go. Move. Oh, I need red skull. This is the door. So now we're gonna go up here. I'm gonna kill this revenant. Oops. Or just knock him down, I guess. I will kill him later. Because we're gonna be going through that outside section a couple times. Okay, so now we're gonna go over this way. This ghost needs to die, and then the second bucket of coal. Let's do numbers and count. That's 2. So I'm gonna kill this guy. Okay, and then we're just gonna run for it into the hedge maze here. I think it's this way, through here, past the lantern ghost. It's not this way. God damn it. Through here. Yep, there's the Baron. That's the bucket of coal. Ow. As annoying as the lantern ghosts are, they are a pretty good indicator in the maze that you're going the right way. Okay. And we're just gonna leave those lantern ghosts out there. Okay, and now we come down here. Revenant dies, Hell Knight dies. I'm killing these guys in advance because, the same with this ghost. Because we're gonna be coming back outside here, and I don't want them to pile up at the door. I do not want a welcome party. I kill these guys for the same reason. I don't want them to pile up at the door. Okay, and now we have this outside section here. Be sure to walk it up there to blow these up. And we need to be quick in this section because of this guy. I'll shoot a couple of shots at him just to get him out the way. I can't see what's happening. I'm just gonna kill him. This Mirror Lantern goes here. And there's a bucket of coal. Wakes up these revenants. Oh, I forgot to push the block. It's fine. We're out. Ignore the super revenant, and we're going back inside. Yeah, there's a score, but the score doesn't mean anything. Okay, so now we have our 4 buckets of coal. So now we're going to go to the boiler, which is down here. I need to kill this lantern ghost. I'm just gonna move the Baron so I can hit the boiler, and this melts the ice for us. And now we just need to run all the way back to the entrance. Ow. So I'm gonna go up this way. Through here. Through here. Through here. Ow. I'm gonna grab both of these checkpoints for the armor. And we're going to the end of the level. This is one of the most dangerous levels in the run because it's so easy to die in here. And you lose a ton of time because the checkpoints are only really accessible at the end of the level because otherwise too far out the way. But anyway, we have the worldwide castle now. I'm just gonna quickly kill the enemies here. because we're going to be coming back here. This is the more dangerous path. So we do this first. Rocket jump up here. Oops. These Hollow need to die. I'm paying very close attention to my rocket jump ammo. Or my rocket jump ammo? My rocket launcher ammo. Because I need to make sure I have enough rockets for a certain rocket jump outside. I just do this like that because otherwise that really sucks. Okay, that's fine. You got knocked into the water, but it's okay. Let's go over here, and we're going back out of this section. Oops. Did not want to fall into the water, but that's fine. Ice is a little slippery. Okay, and now we're going to the earth section here. So I need to be really careful not to fall into the water in some of these rooms, because there's actually a salt block. Ow! Yeah, ice calls I'm stealing are very annoying. I don't need to kill you. I do need to be careful for this insta-kill. Okay. Yeah, there's the cackles here. I'm just gonna kill them. Why not? This is the other switch that opens up this thing at the start of the level. On a wait for the cycle, yep. You're an annoying guy. Yeah, I'm just taking it carefully through here so that I don't stop block. And have to redo this first section. Okay, we're good. Now we do the outside section. I got rocket, so we're just gonna go right over the door. I'm just gonna go back inside immediately. That's the end of the outside section. Okay, and now we going to go around out here, or in here, rather. Through here. This rabbit needs to die. This opens up the boss door. And I'm just gonna push the block. Ow. There should be plenty of ammo here to pick up. Okay, perfect. And now it's time for the World 5 boss. Ow. So we're just gonna say hi, and we're gonna go over here. I'm just gonna sit down here. And I crouched as well. Okay, and now we're gonna just shoot the shit out of him. The only thing I need to move for is... Oh, I need to move... Wait, am I on the wrong platform? I don't know if I was on the wrong platform. I don't think I was. Let's go back over here. Oh no, it's the... Okay, it's the... Wait. Oh no, it's this attack that I can crouch under, yeah. Sorry guys, my bad. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot him, a bunch of times. Oops. You need to move when he does the aimed attack, but otherwise I can just sit here. And now he's finishing him off with rockets. Okay, well, I need to save rockets, so I'm gonna do this. There we go. And that's the 5th golden soul. 3 more. The Baron of Chill, yes. Oops. And now we have the first level, World 6, Strawberry Fields. So I'm just gonna go over here, small rocket jump. Careful jumping across these clouds because if you fall down here, you're dead. I'm gonna grab these rockets, actually. There's a pain elemental here, but I'm going to ignore him. Unfortunately, there is no skip in this first section of the level. There unfortunately are not only 2 golden souls. You are being lied to. There's no big skip in the first section of this level because there's a massive invisible wall stopping you from rocket jumping, I think. Or no, it's just the ceiling's too low. That's what the issue was. My bad. There may also be an invisible wall. I don't remember. It's been a while since I did the skip testing for this. Yeah, we're in the yellow submarine. The golden souls have a 2. They are not 2. Sure, let's go with that. There's a lot of enemies down here. I'm just gonna kill the revenants. I don't leave the rest of them alone. This opens up the door to the control room on this ship. Oh yeah, there's a rare enemy here, which is yellow snippet. Or snippet, rather. Oops, help me. I'm too used to saying snippet because of Mario 64. Okay, destination set. And we've arrived at our destination. We will soon arrive at the exit. It's right here. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this. And now we're gonna do a big rocket jump. Unlucky. Wait, no, it's not here. We just go up here, do this. This is where the rocket jump is. There we go. Fight the pass Uber, right? Yeah, I gotta get them 5 stars for service. Despite the demons on board. Okay, and that's the end of the level. Okay, my health is not amazing. I'm gonna go over here, visit the shop, say hi to Jude the Cackle artist. I think I still got a heart bottle. I'm gonna buy an armor. I'm gonna buy this. And I'm gonna buy no box ammo. 3 out of 5 and bleeding at the end of the ride. Fair enough. Okay, so this level has a skip that I have never hit. I'm going to do 1 attempt at it. Here we go. Did not get it. That's unfortunate. It's fine. There's you know what? I'll do 1 more attempt. 1 more attempt. So basically it's a gigantic rocket jump, from the start of this level, or from that part where I just jumped at. Oh, he went flying off the edge. It's just a gigantic rocket jump across this. Can I please get over there? It's 1 gigantic rocket jump, to the inside section of this level. Okay, and here we go again. I didn't get it. Okay, we're just gonna do this, the slightly less cool way. Because there are still some skips I can do. I just can't do the super cool big skip. So instead of doing the one that I tried to do, we're gonna go over here. Oops. I'm failing all the skips in this level. I'm just gonna rocket jump across there to the switch I need to hit. There we go. I'm gonna kill this guy before I hit the switch, because he can be annoying sometimes. This just raises the platforms here, which is how you're supposed to get across there, usually. And then I can use the note box here to jump back across. I'm not going to jump on those platforms because they're tiny. Revenant needs to die because the rockets are annoying. Okay, and now we're just gonna jump down the candy cane sticks. I'm gonna pop in here for 1 second just to grab this checkpoint, as all you're gonna see in the inside section. Because I'm going to do a skip here. You just jump around. It's actually quite a hard skip. I'm very surprised I got that first try. I have nailed both the round the bend skips I've had to do for speedruns in this marathon, which is awesome. Borgier, yes. This is your Hydration Nation reminder. Overgrown brambles. Oh yes. So we're just gonna, oops, die I guess. We're gonna just do a rocket jump here at the start of the level to grab this. We've reached the internet checkpoint, by the way. Make sure you save your progress. This level's really chill. Oops. Just hit that, and now that opens up the big wall that was blocking the other path over here. Go away, bee. There are bee enemies in this game, but they're usually not an issue at all. They're not in many levels, and they rarely bother you. Okay, so now we're going to go up here to use this. Go over here. Hello, Revenant. And then we go up here. I'm gonna use a heart bottle because I'm low health. And it's the end of the level. Oh, the walls were destroying the bitrate? That's unfortunate. Death abuse to reset cycles? That doesn't work. The cycles are saved. Okay, so now we have Crescent Moon Manor, which is a really long and complicated level. At least casually. It's a bit simpler in the speedrun, but it's not... it's still a little complicated. So we have these cycle blocks that Hell Knight just walked up to his death. Okay, so we're gonna wait for the cycle. Okay. Now we're gonna go back up onto the roof of the manor. We're going to go over to here. And I'm going to enter from above. Which takes me into here. Now I'm going to kill these cacodemons so they don't enter this corridor. And everything in this corridor needs to die as well, including this Baron. Okay, and now we're going to go into the scary section of this level by playing the piano. Or the organ, rather. The one painting, you mean Starry Night by, I think it's Van Gogh? Yeah. What a starry night to have a curse. Yep, so now we're in this section of the level. Since there's a rocket jump immediately. Oh my god, I thought it was dead. This cacodemon needs to die. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use, so I need to do a rocket jump over here. Okay, so I should be at 0 heart bottles again, which is not ideal, but it's fine. I can buy another one later. Here's the poison plant. I've seen it, but I haven't bought one yet, I think. And then there's another new enemy. which is just a normal enemy version of the first boss. Yeah, he totally drew that after being inspired by this level. Okay, now we go out through here. This way. Kill this guy. Through here, this skeleton dies. There's an invisible enemy here. Okay, he didn't get in the way. I think it's the door here. Yes. Okay, so you hit this switch, which opens up the exit. And then this takes us over there. I'm going to take this save and use the platform, but you can make that jump across. And that's the end of this level. So I believe next is the World 6 Castle? Yes. Tower Rewat. Anyone a fan of Stone Tower Temple? Oh wait, this is the wrong way. So this level also has a gimmick. When you hit this, it whips the level upside down. Which is crazy, actually, kind of, for Doom. This is a really cool gimmick for this game. I'm just gonna do some precarious platforming here. Okay, hit this switch to go through here. Oops. We have a dangerous skip coming up. Nice. Okay. If you get too much boost up of that, you just fly into the lava and die. Okay, so now we're gonna go here. There is a big coin here, but we're gonna use this to... No! That's unfortunate. Yeah, that part of the skip is also really dangerous. But that skips the entire level. Yeah, it's a little tragic, but it's fine. I can just try it again. How are we doing time-wise, by the way? $116? Oh, that's good pace, actually. There we go. Got a skip. Nice. Perfect. Okay. And very quick last skip there. I barely survived that. I'm very lucky to be alive. And here we are. We're at the end of the level. Thank God. Okay, I don't have much ammo for this, but I can still use what I've got. So this guy is not very dangerous, but he does have a ton of health. So I really want to make sure I hit all my shots on him here. Okay. Now we switch to rockets. I'll go till I have 15 left. Okay, and I gotta swap to the star gun to finish him off. None of his attacks do that much damage. He's just like really, really tanky. Azazel is a cute name for a demon, yeah. Okay, there we go. Finally, after 1,000 years, he's dead. Okay. And now we're in World 7. Time for Sunny Hill Simulation. Any Sonic fans in chat? Okay, and now we got the water section. This water section is really dangerous. So this water section is thankfully very linear. So mostly just a matter of remembering which path you need to take. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the rocket launcher here to kill this Revenant quickly. Yeah, because of that. I need the help. Okay. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna take the long way around for this first section, to save my health for the skip. I didn't know there was a Super Revenant there. Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure I saved some health for that skip. Yeah, that's the first level of World 7. I'm going to use the shop. Give me a heart bottle, please. I really need one. Just to have it for safety. Okay, so now we have Damp Depths. This level is kind of a maze. So we're just gonna go for here. Oops. And do a rocket jump here. Up to this section. I jumped to the wrong mushroom. That's fine. I was gonna kill the enemies here so I don't die. I don't need to kill this plant, I just need to kill the rest of them. I love the Meridia melody, by the way. The song is really chill. Okay, I should have been careful about that. I think he almost hit the barrel there. These paddle things are explosive barrels. Which will destroy you if you get hit by them. Did we bring Dark Porter check? Yep. Ow. Ow! You can rocket jump up the spiral staircase here, but it's way safer to just do things normally. Okay, now we have this outside section. Jump up here. And then up here. And that's the end of this level. I have 254 shots in my star gun. Awesome. Okay. Industrial mines. This level is pretty long. It's not super complicated though. It's just a lot of different paths. Ow! Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this carefully because of that. Oh, come on! Whatever, it's fine. Just be more careful about the Revenant this time. Whatever, I'll use my heart bottle. Really didn't want to use it on this, but it's fine. Wait, this is the wrong path. I'm supposed to do the other path first. It doesn't matter that much, but I want to stick to the route that I remember. Okay, So we go in here. Path to the right. Gotta kill these pinkies because they're gonna get in the way on the way out. Incubus dies. We're going down here into this section. I'm just gonna jump around everything that's here. Oops. Let's make sure I got the coins because I need them for the shop. Now we go over here. Same reason I'm killing your enemies, you're gonna get on the way on the way out. Your factory. I wasn't aware this is a reference to your factory. I haven't played, I think it's Donkey Kong 64 that's from. I haven't played that game. Just do a small wraparound jump there. Oh. What? The game just crashed. That's fine. My computer had a hiccup for a moment and the game crashed. I'm just gonna quickly restart it. We just had a checkpoint at least, so it's okay. We're all good. We're all good. We didn't lose much. Oh, my model froze? Hold on. Oh yeah, I think that also crashed. Let me fix that. I don't know why my computer just had a hiccup like that. Cause like my monitors went black for a second as well. Okay, we should be back now. Okay, let's get back to the run. Everything all good now? Okay, good. Okay, so that's the first half of that. Okay, good, we're all good. Now we're gonna go to the water here. I'm gonna kill these fish so they don't bother me on my way out. There's still a fish alive there. I couldn't kill him. Whatever. Oh my god, it almost fell off. Usually I just go into this room with the Hell Knight and I just crouch to avoid him, but I messed up and he blocked me. It's fine. Okay, hopefully that doesn't happen again. That was terrifying. Oops. I just hit a checkpoint, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna redo that so I don't have the damage from the water. There we go. Okay, this section is really dangerous. I'm gonna have to kill a lot of things here. Wake up the Mancubus. Ow. That's unfortunate. I'm shambling right now. Yeah, it says that in vanilla as well, actually. You can pick up a medikit when you're really low on health. It's been a thing since Doom 1. Okay, this Baron needs to come outside. Okay. Okay, nice. He came outside. I thought he wasn't gonna come out to play. I really want him out of that room because he's an absolute pain in here. And he'll typically block you and, like, beat you up a lot. Ah! Okay, it's fine. All good, all good, all good. The end of the level is right here, by the way. It's over as soon as you get the switches. That was such a weird hiccup. Okay, next level. Spectral Steamworks. Yeah, this one's really quick. So I'm gonna do... Oops. There's a really tricky skip in this level, which I'm gonna do here. You come through this door, and you land here, and then you need to do a jump there to get to the other side. The jump is really weird because Doom doesn't like it when you're on a slope. There we go. Nice. Okay, and then we grab this and do a jump up. Oops. Jump up here. Wow, that Revenant missile chased me all the way there. I just hit the end level through the ceiling again. Nothing unusual. It gives you help for displaying the message. That's interesting. Okay, and now we have the World 7 Castle, Binary Bastion. We're just gonna run through this. This level looks really cool. I love the visuals here. Ow. Yeah, waited. Had a feeling this bicycle was not in my favor. Okay, so we got a tricky skip coming up here in a minute. As soon as I get out here. Okay, I hit the checkpoint. So I'm gonna kill this Hell Knight, and didn't make it. That's fine. Basically just trying to jump right to there. It's very tricky, but you can make it without a rocket jump. And I feel like it's personally easier without a rocket jump. And this is a really big skip in this level, so I do want to do it, even if it takes me a couple tries. Let's try it with a rocket jump, see if it's any better. Yeah, no. The rocket jump is really awkward on that, because you need to time it perfectly. There we go, I made it. I messed up. Unlucky. Let's try it again. Nice. There we go. Alright, let's not die this time. There we go. Wow. That... Okay, I wasn't expecting the barrels to ricochet into me there. That was kind of crazy. My health is looking really bad. This is not good because I need to do a rocket jump in this room. Okay, I'm barely alive, but I'm probably gonna get killed on my way out. Yeah, I figured. That's fine. Let me just do it again. I killed the skeleton that time with the barrel. Good. How are you doing on time, by the way? Oh my god, that Mancubus started firing at like the worst time possible. 134? Okay, good. Should have enough time to finish this. Okay, so now we have one of the scariest bosses in the game, the Cybruiser. This guy shoots rockets, they do a ton of damage. This guy absolutely filtered me in my casual playthrough. His attack especially is terrifying. He, however, is not immune to rockets himself, despite firing rockets. Which I believe is something I didn't know in my casual playthrough. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some ammo here before I exit. Because there's plenty here, I might as well. Okay. There's a golden soul. We just watch the enemies through the window. So now we have our 7th golden soul, and it's time to go to the final world. Samuel Hayden's here, if anyone likes Doom 2016. I'm gonna use the 7 golden souls to power this portal to hell. Hydration Nation, by the way. Remember to drink water. Stand up and stretch. Okay, so now we have Demonic Den. This level's got a couple big skips in it. Nice, nailed the first one. You got a new enemy here, which is like a fire devil thing. I'm not sure what they're actually called, but they're a variant of the Archvile. I forgot about that Cacodemon. Yeah, this one is actually like decent pace, despite all the mistakes I've been making, which is really good. I definitely did lose a bit of that pace from the crash, but we're still mostly on pace, which is good. Okay, I'm just gonna come in here, and we get introduced to a new enemy here, the Arachnotron. They haven't shown up yet. Wow, that one died in 2 rockets. That's really rare. Oh, I forgot about this one. Okay. Now come into this room to hit this switch here. Which opens up, I believe it's this. Yep, and this leads me back outside. Okay, now I'm gonna skip this checkpoint for just a moment to kill these enemies. Because I need to do a skip here. A very big skip. And these enemies are an absolute nuisance. Okay. Now I'll grab the checkpoint and line up. And nailed it first try. Awesome. And that's the end of the level. That's the first level of Heck. Okay, and now I'm gonna take a quick visit to the shop. Thank you, thank you. I want this. Let's take 2 of those, honestly. 2 heart bottles. Okay, and now we have Stick Swamp. So we're just gonna hard left all the way over to here. Hit the switch. And I'm just gonna go all the way back. That opens up this gate. I take the left path here. Through here. I forgot you need to kill that guy. Kill this pinky. Hit that switch. Why is there a fish there? Wait, this is a bomb path. Is it through here then? Oh god, I'm lost. Why is there no music? Oh my god, where do I go? I'm lost. Is it here? Oh, it was here. I did go the right way. I just got a little confused. I didn't recognize what I saw. Okay, now we have the underwater section. This section is really dangerous. It's also, an absolute maze that sucks to figure out your first paper. I'm getting destroyed here. Oh my god. I need this help. So this switch opens up, another pathway somewhere in here. These bloopers suck. So this Hell Knight needs to die because I'm going to be coming back through here. So we're going through here. Ignore the invisible enemy. Can't see anything. Okay, I hit the switch and we're going to go all the way back around again. I'm gonna shoot at this guy so he doesn't shoot at me. And we're gonna go through here. Ignore the Mancubus, and I'm just gonna teleport immediately. And here we are. Whew. Okay. So, that's the wrong way. I'm gonna start by going to the right here. We're gonna do a rocket jump here. And I hit the switch. Hi, you can see me. I'm gonna do another rocket jump here. You saw me for a second again. And then one final rocket jump here. Hit this one. There I was again. And that opens up the exit. I landed on the very top of this area. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, and that's the end of this level. Yeah, dim guy cameo. So, if I'm remembering the order correctly, I think next is... Oh, okay, never mind. Next is this level, which is... If you know the skips, this level is really short, actually. And I know the skips, so... Oh, let's do it. Like this one, wait. Ow. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that Revenant missile was really, bad. Okay, and then we're going through here to go out into this area. Sorry, I was being quiet for folks for a second. Okay, now we're going to jump up here. Oops. Up here. I'm just gonna run along the, this Revenant missile go away. In here. Oh wow, I never noticed that. What the hell? Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, we're just gonna run along the battlements of the castle. Till we get to a certain spot. It's right here. I'm just gonna... No! That's unfortunate. Yeah, we're just gonna run along the castle wall until we get to the exit to the outside section, and we just drop down. Doom players don't look up. It's true. Oops. Wait, I'm going the wrong way again. It's very easy to get confused here. Because this almost all looks the same. Yeah, this outside section usually takes forever, but you can just skip it all. I'm gonna grab this, and we go to the right here. Through here. Up the stairs. Past the incubus. Hit this switch. And then we go back. They're all inviting, so I'm just gonna lead them to it. And we're just gonna go up here. To the end of the level. And that's the end of the level. Okay. So now, is probably the worst level in the entire game. Gluttonous Gorehouse. This level sucks. There are a million enemies in here, and it is the most maze ghost house ever. Oops. Figuring this out sucks. I believe I go in here. No, it's not where I go. It's in here. Yes. This is the room I'm looking for. I need to kill these guys. So this is one of the switches we need to find for this first section. Okay, so there's more enemies out here that I'm gonna just kill. Because I'm coming back here again later. Okay, so now we do a small skip here. Get up here early. I need to do another skip in this room. So I'm gonna use my heart bottle. And this is the other switch that I need to hit to get in through there. I'm just gonna... There we go. I'm gonna kill you. Actually, no, I don't need to. Well, whatever. He died. So now we're going here into the water section. One of the more annoying sections of this level. Okay, so slap door first. You go over here. Oops. Hit the switch, please. Thank you. Okay, and now we're going all the way back. This room. There's a ghost here now. I believe I go through here. Kill this guy. In here there's a baron and there's a switch I need to hit, which opens up the pathway all the way back at the first section. I need you to move. Thank you. Okay, and now there's a wall here that opens up with a cackle, and also a shortcut back to the start of the water section. In the one room that I didn't go into. To start the level again. And now through here. And we're at the last checkpoint. I'm just gonna take the liberty to kill some of these enemies real quick. I really shouldn't, but whatever. Okay, so... Oops. I'm actually gonna take the liberty here to kill this Super Revenant. Because otherwise he's really annoying. Okay. Okay, this opens up this. And also another door, I believe. This. No, not that one. This one. Wait, I do a rocket jump in this room. And this is the last room of the level. I'm just killing these guys so I can be safe. Okay, there we go. And here's the exit, and there we go. Perfect. Okay, and that was also the pre-final level. We have one level left. The Tower of Babel. We're finally here at the end of the run. So, to give a little bit of background for the story of this game, because I just realized I haven't explained it yet. Basically, the Cyber Demon, broke into Doom Guy's house and stole his pet bunny, Daisy. And Doom Guy is really mad, and wants his bunny back. And saving the... Oh my god. Saving the world just happens to be, a side objective as part of that, so... Not only are we going to get, Daisy back, we're also going to save the world while we're at it. This is it, Luigi. Okay. This level is not a joke. There's a lot of tricky sections here. Ow. I'm getting kind of decimated right now. I should have taken a visit to the shop before I entered this level, but it's fine. Oh my god. Okay, and now that we hit that switch, it opens up the next floor of the tower. Phew. Okay, so now we're gonna go in here. Small rocket jump. Kill this thing. I gotta kill these guys for later. For the backtrack, I mean. There's a Super Revenant on this platform. And this opens up the next floor of a tower. There are some rocket jump skips you can do here to be a bit faster, but I'm just going to take the save. No need to be risky this far into the run. Okay, and now we're up to the final floor of the tower. This is a reference to the original Tower of Babel level in Doom. I'm also gonna grab the Stardust here real quick. Okay, and now we're just gonna run around in a circle. Not really gonna bother killing anything, there's no point. And here we are. We have ascended to the top of the tower. I'm just gonna grab all the ammo. And now we have the first boss. The Archvile. Yes, there's an actual Archvile in this game. Crazy. We decided to keep him for the final level here. He behaves just like a normal Doom Archvile. But we do also have to kill all of these little minions that he has with him. Otherwise we can't leave this boss fight once he's dead. So I'm gonna focus on the R spell, but I'm gonna shoot some of the minions too. His attack is basically just a standard R spell attack where it's hit scan and you need to avoid it. Okay, he's dead. Okay, and that's the first boss fight of this level. It's time to go into the second. Oh, after a short stop to restock. I forgot there was a small in-between here. And here we are. It's time for the final boss. I'll let this cutscene play out while I drink some water. There she is. I want that insult Helmet had. This song's a banger. It's a little quiet, but it's a really good song. So yeah, we're just gonna shoot Cyber Demon until he dies. Trying to be a little careful about getting close to him. He's also styling on me with the dodges. What the hell, man? I'm gonna save some rockets because I will need them. There is actually another boss fight after this one. Which I do want rockets for. I'm just gonna focus, like... Oh my god! So I don't get blown up. Ah, unfortunate. That's fine. I should have been more careful so that I didn't get blown out that much in the first place, honestly. Okay, I only missed one shot, that's good. To defeat the Cyber Demon, shoot it till it dies. Boss 2, Bowser? No, there's no Bowser here, unfortunately. I think Nal said something about Bowser earlier, but yeah. Ah! I accidentally opened the text box, like the chat text box, when I was trying to switch weapons. Okay, he's dead. There we go. Time killing the board, true. Okay, but unfortunately we were too late. Even though we were under 2 hours to get here. It's too late, and I could have seen his back. This cutscene's really cool. I'm gonna drink some more water. You do live there. Okay, well, it's time to take on the final boss. Yeah, there's the Cyber Demon there. He's dead. Like he's fully dead. He's not coming back. He will not be in the sequel. Okay, and it's time for the final boss. This song is a banger, by the way. Shoutouts to Invictus for using this song for the final boss as well. It's time for the Icon of Sin. So time is coming up here. This guy's gonna die really quickly. I'm just gonna shoot him in the forehead with rockets. Just making sure I'm standing on the... And... any second now. Oh no! Never mind, I fell off. Okay, well, let's do this a bit faster. That was a really unfortunate death right at the end there. Okay, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. Pay a bit more attention to where I'm standing this time. And that's time. Oh, what a run. What time did I get?
2 hours, 23 seconds.
Unfortunate, just over 2 hours. That was a good run, despite all the mistakes. Not a PB, I think, but I'm happy with that.
Alright. Is there still anything you want to say before you move on?
No, I don't have anything else to say. I just say recommend, I recommend checking this game out. This game is really fun. It's a much different experience casually because you can explore the levels, you don't skip stuff, and, yeah, there's a lot of bonus content too, including a developer museum, actually, in World 3. Yeah, it's a bit difficult, but there are a lot of difficulty options to help make it more manageable.
Alright. Then we will move on. Next up, we have the Celeste Zucchini contest run by Reese, so hopefully see you there.